All right, let's get this challenge mode done. Alberto dig, go.
Delivery complete.
Dinosaurs are fighting. No, the girls are fighting. Okay, Herrera's in the pit. Well, not the pit, but in one of the other middle of nowhere enclosures. Which I guess, yeah, it doesn't have a ranger post yet.
Hey, the parts
4 stars.
Went up. I assume that's
Progress.
down to your brilliant work and my potent management style.
We did get morose babies.
Assets in the air. Delivery complete.
Which honestly don't look that different. Slightly cuter, slightly smaller. Sorry, somebody... Did I see a bad sign? Thought I saw an angry person sign. I don't see it now. Well, whatever. Alright, Herrera's. Look at these good little eggs. They just slot right in. I don't even have to do anything. Their pen is just perfect. Okay.
Delivery has been completed.
They are good males. I'm just glad this thing doesn't look like completely hot trash anymore, skin-wise. That was always immensely disappointing to me personally. These are medium nest. There you go. Have at it. Okay. Well, 40 seconds on Alberto fossils. Do we have any in backlog? Not enough to process, but yes. Yeah, we might actually be done here pretty quickly. 60% on guest amount is weird with 100% income. But that's just like appeal, right? Hmm. 3268. It is done though. All right, Coelophysis. Which goes in maybe this front pen, honestly, with the Ceratos, because we had a Cerato die off, so there's like freebie space in this front pen, actually. 96% comfort. They need a tree. Might as well give them a few. Well, any Coelophysis left over? There is, in fact, more. Insert Kylo Ren meme here. We started the research on Barry and Tsukumimas as well. Alright, another Ranger team optimizes our layout a little bit in terms of workload. Make sure we finish the Alberto. Get some berry. Fossils held at customs, 100k. I do not care. Money is no... It's nothing to me. No teams assigned a ranger post. Oh my god. It's supposed to be you? I think I clicked on a Pro Cerato, probably trying to do that. Okay, so they're good. Territory too small for new arrivals. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Not a problem. And what about you? You can breed. Cool. Okay. We're going to put the Barry and Suko, like, way here in the back, I guess. But that's literally going to be last. Excuse me? Did you eat him? Did you step on him? Hunted down. Yeah. And now we've got aggravated by juvenile corpse. Okay. Can you get off the body so that I can get rid of the body? Please. Okay, so what did he step on the baby? Is that what he did? Like, what the fuck? Alright, maybe we don't want the Moros to breed then, if the babies are gonna get trampled. Weird. Medium nest claimed by Herrera. Cool. Very cool. Let's do the Albertos. These are flexible population requirements. So why don't we just do potentially a breeding group, and then if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll just put 2 points in there. She can do fossils as well now. Carno is a good, cool dinosaur. 100%. Three eggs. Car destroyed by Atrociraptor again. They destroyed one of the maintenance teams again. Yep. What dinos are in the park? Atrociraptor, Ceratosaurus, and Allosaurus, Compy and Giganotosaurus, Herrerasaurus, Carnotaurus and Moros. We've got Proceratosaurus, we've got Dilophosaurus, and we got Spino. That is the roster. You even hurt yourself? Would you stub your toe, you stupid idiot? You ate an entire ATV and now you're sad about it? How's this my problem? Alright, Albertosaurus eggs. Yeah, Alberto likes Carno, so we're chucking these guys in together. Thirsty, intolerant, intelligent. That's a spicy male. That is not a spicy male. So female, male. Sell some dinosaur eggs. Coelophysis is done. Baryonyx next. Yep, we were planning them originally to go together. That might have been a while ago that we planned that out at this point, so you might not have been here yet. So, no worries. Alright, Baryonyx. Do we ever... see that? I forgot if we can find the timestamp in game. I mean, we knew it was 4 hours. Save time, game time, 2:42. We have a whole hour left to beat par. That's not going to be hard at all, I don't think. Unless the guest ends up being... You swallowed his phone? Did you really swallow his phone? You did this? Alright, well, we have to go extract the Nokia from this dinosaur's stomach. Life is finding a way! My little guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Herrerasaurus to the park.
Welcome, children. Not the best looking group of juveniles, I'm gonna say. Obstructed my ass. What is this possibly obstructed by? Okay, click on the facility itself and then it works because reasons.
En route to pick up the asset.
Down to 3. Coelophysis, Baryonyx. No, down to 4. Who else am I forgetting? Oh no, Alberto's aren't in the park yet. Alberto, Coelophysis, Baryonyx, Suchomimus. Infected wound. He got the Nokia passed through his gut and into his body, I guess. Definitely could be a thing that happens. Alright, 2 minutes. Coelophysis. Yeah, they should. Like, the phone thing should pass, you would think, but apparently not. Maybe the park employee decorated his phone by gluing a bunch of nails to it and broken glass. So now it's just lodged inside of the animal. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Oh, did I have enough for fossils? Buried treasure, completely unnecessary, but I'll take it. Okay, that's all I can do. But I don't have the team anyway. There it is. Okay, phone extracted. Does anybody want to buy a phone? Lightly used. Disgusting. Mail's fine. I kind of like the yellow. Kind of like the red. Kind of like you. We'll keep you. 3 and 3, perfect. Maybe like that. Okay, Baryonyx is finished. 9 for Suko. I think it is possible for them to die from swallowing the phone, Draconic Cat Rex. I think that is entirely true that can happen. Okay, he's on the incubation task. We're gonna let him finish. Yeah, it's been a while since we had a big pile of shit. We're due for another one. And I don't mean the Triceratops design in Jurassic Park Survival. Tish. Alright, let's get the Albies and the Carnopen. At this point, we might as well also let the Coelophysis get done here, then completely retask our scientists.
We are pleased to welcome an Albertosaurus to the park.
Commencing asset transit.
I could have paused, I suppose. There's a lot of dead air there. I apologize. Alright, these should be fine here. Everybody's grown up now. There's already a meat feeder from the juveniles, like, seems good. Alright, Baryonyx is on you. Suchomimus Expedition on 8 with a positive influence.
The team just told me some fun facts about the Albertosaurus. Apparently they have serrated, flesh-ripping teeth, show pack behavior, and like nothing more than hunting. Now, is it just me, or are those facts less fun and more fundamentally terrifying, huh?
What was I doing? Rock? I meant to be doing a ton of wetland. There we go. Alright. That is certainly a unique pattern for the male here. Missing Baron. Okay, just a random patch of rock. Done. Oh, but you have dramatically different environmental needs because you are what? Defensive, social, nocturnal. You didn't roll humble? You didn't roll humble and you're thirsty. Oh, that's hideous. Disgusting. Awful. I think we're probably fine here, though. There's probably enough to make this work. I swear to God, I click wetland again. I could just expunge this one if I decided I needed to. Which, you know, might be a thing that has to happen. Yeah, the Moros now are pretty bad. The Carnos are still good, though. I probably have way too much water in here for every animal, right? Like, surely this is way too much water. Okay, so that probably just salvages it, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to call that a day. Sorry, what happened here? Sorry, can somebody... Can somebody explain this one to me? Did it just, like, decay because I don't have a maintenance post? Wait, no, this maintenance post covers the fence completely. What happened? I mean, this, like... Oh, maybe the storm did it?
Asset transportation in progress.
Yeah, I got a few ideas in the back already for park builds. Okay, okay, wait. They all ran back inside. That one left.
Delivery complete.
Okay, but like, where the fuck is maintenance? Maintenance! Hello, maintenance! Where are you? They do keep getting, like, bodied by stuff. Oh, he's way the fuck over there. Okay, I mean, like...
Transporting asset.
Why are you mad? Missing meat. Oh, true. Why was that not popping up before that they were mad? Because, like... Oh, did they have a dead goat? Wait a second. Were they missing meat? Because there wasn't a dead goat in the pen? Then they broke out, right? And then when I went to check on them, there was a goat. And so they were happy. And then the goat despawned afterwards, and they were sad again. Is that what happened there? I feel like that's what happened there. This is also just... Holy shit, man. That was a hell of a jump. What are you doing? Why is this broken? Why are you dying? What is happening?
Asset transportation underway.
Maybe I should invest in security cameras. Maybe I need these. Oh my god. Steel devices, please. Wait, you're fine. What the fuck? Schrodinger's seal of Isis? It's like... unhappy until I check it and then it is happy? What is that about? Okay. Oh, I bet you he got trampled again. By the adults or whatever. Which seems to... I don't know if that's a mechanic. Like, are they actually trampling the babies? Or is it just a glitch? Like, with hitboxes that makes it seem like sometimes adults step on the babies. It's very weird. It does not feel intentional. It feels like a bug. Maintenance! Please! I swear! I'm trying to get this done manually while I'm in the area. To make sure it's done. Oh, that's got done. Well, okay. Well, now I'm delaying this getting fixed. Okay, everything's going, everything under control. Sorry, what was 71%? Is this the babies all dying? What is happening here? Yeah, 71% mature on the Moros. Oh, that's just the one that was dying. Fair, fine. Whatever, don't look at it again or it'll be bad for a different other reason that we don't know about. Okay, this is all good. Berries in 11 minutes, or 1 minute. Okay. It happened again. Why do you have to be the exact size of a foot? He could have survived. Okay, do the adults give a shit? No, they don't care. As long as the dead child is not there for them to see, they're like, it didn't happen. It's fine. Okay, remove the 6, give me the 5, give me the 4. Process on maybe not you, maybe on you. Alright, where are we at on the berries already? Crank that shit up. We probably still need you. We'll do you. Oh, Suko's done. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we got to get that going. Okay, you're heading to bed. That is understandable. Carry on. We'll catch you later. Okay, so we got like this big spot back here. I'm just gonna do that as the area. Okay, that's hideous. I didn't mean to start zigzagging like that. Yeah, we could also put in like a tour vehicle maybe. And have like a tour run over here to this or something. Probably I'm going to focus on getting the animals in, and then I'll worry about making the park not crap. Let's see here. Yeah, I do think it'd be... I think babies could use some work too. I do think they could use some other benefits. So we're still not... Path capacity. Right. I've never researched the biggest path. Fair. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got a bunch of points. I can put a bunch of points in you. Sure. Okay, so path capacity actually is probably boning us right now, would be my guess. More than anything. Doing that as if it's gonna fix it. Alright, well, we'll upgrade the paths and then maybe we can do some stuff. And then, yeah, do I want to put in a tour? I mean, I might. I could also continue the monorail. Then I would have to, like, loop it back, which I can't do. Okay, we're already climbed up a lot, just adding a little bit of path. I have a feeling, actually, with the main, maybe we'll actually get pretty close. Alright, Baryonyx is aggressive. So we only got one viable one. Population 1 works, though. Because I'm assuming these can't be aggressive. Honestly, I like Chaos more than the actual pattern male. Not that I have any overt attachment specifically to that animal. I just think the baryonic skins look like mud. They're really bad. I don't even like hate the design to the degree a lot of other people do. I mean, it is a bad baryonics, don't get me wrong, just in general. But I think it also looks substantially worse in game than it does in the movies. Like, it's in the Dilophosaurus club of, like, it does not look as... It could look better and still be... It should look better and still be the film animal. We still have Suko to do. Okay, that's done after that. Could synth another round, too. But I guess the Suka will be ready, so there's not much point. Is it just me, or is like the fish feeder not going in deep water? I suppose because they need to stand to use it. It makes sense that it doesn't go in deep water, but it does feel weird. Also feels weird that like they still need a fish feeder when like Spino doesn't or whatever. But whatever.
Setting additional tasks.
Yeah, baryonyx is one of those animals. I would not be mad if they gave it the Ceratosaurus treatment, where they take the film design and they make it just better, but different. But still, like, clearly the animal from the film, right? Like, if you just, like, tightened up the baryonyx design, made it look a little more like a real baryonyx, but kept, like, the croc scoots, the general patterning, like, it would work. It would still be recognizable as the animal it is, but also it'd be more visually appealing. Yeah, we're going to put the berries and the sucos together. That's the battle plan here. Okay, everybody's back, so let's get our one berry going first. 6 welfare, piece of cake. And then let's get our sucos. But, like, part of the reason the Ceratosaurus can be changed is because it's such an old animal. Like, Universal doesn't really care about brand continuity with that thing. They might care about brand continuity with the baryonyx. Alright. Still thinking about that tour, but we should get the path upgrades done. Okay, my Jeep was momentarily confused and stuck, but seems to be fine now. Strange. 1,200 guests. Okay, so the guest thing is a little funky. I might want to try a tour. Problem is... where? Okay, hold on. Dilos only seat up to about the ranger post. If I put in a tour, say a nice truck tour, like here. If I do this, can I sneak this in around the edge of this? Is this gonna work? Terrain too steep. Okay, well, we can fix that problem. Yeah, there's probably more croc inspirations they could have done, but whatever. It's very much does feel like kind of a filler mail, where it is kind of just the whatever. Curve too sharp, curve too sharp. Are you sure the curve is too sharp? I'm not convinced. I don't believe you. There we go. Okay, let's clear a little bit of water. I can kill the gate. Fuck. I'm getting there. This will work. Terrain too steep! You're a liar! Okay, we got it. Haha. Okay. Okay, so that's through there. This is through here. Will the Spino attack it? I would assume so. We'll just skim the outer edge. I mean, I could just run it through because, like, it's actually not the end of the world if it is destroyed. I might run it through the... try running it into the Spinosaurus pen. I love that the feeder is already tainted. That's hilarious. That is peak comedy. That is genuine JWE comedy right there. Spend a whole night running the game to try to get feeder research and campaign, but then in challenge mode, your feeder is just instantly tainted. Alright, that's a tour. Oh yeah, we need to get a gate back in here. Alright, well that's a mess, but it should work as long as these guys ain't mad at me. If they're slightly mad at me, but they'll get over it, you know? Oops, that is not tree. Okay. We need a path. Incredible. This is such a garbage park. It's so bad. No source of hookworms. Sure. Alright, Suko eggs. Thirsty, intolerant, aggressive. Okay, so one no-go. Okay, we gotta have like kind of the pseudo-classic blue one. 1+ male. So maybe I'll do 2 males, actually. We can do a green and yellow. Just in case one dies through a tragic accident. Why are you telling me about transport rating? Yeah, disable help screens, please. Why are you telling me about this now? Because I put in a tour? Okay, guest capacity, path capacity. Yeah, well, I guess we get those berries and sucos in and then we see where we're at, because it's still not that high. Alright, Suchomimus are coming in. Somebody wanted to eat an egg and I said, no, you can't eat a dinosaur egg. And now my staff is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're a hideous monster. I might just wanted to eat an egg. There's nothing wrong with that. So we may get sabotaged, apparently. Yeah, let's see what the situation is here. Okay, 15 target is the variety penalty, so we don't need any more species even for the internal appeal check. 90% on guess, actually. It is getting up there now. So yeah, we're pretty close. Just a matter of time. Matter of time, maybe a matter of hotels and path capacities if things shift more. Oh, yeah, 94% accommodation. Yeah, exactly that. Okay, this may not be the best spot for a hotel. I might have... Yeah, not exactly. I mean, I could cram it in there, I guess. Sure, man. If it's not gonna block me, I guess I just go for it, right? It's the worst hotel placement ever on account of, you know, all the glitched textures on the corners, but whatever. I want to make it clear as we wrap this park build up, I will take the time to build not dog shit parks in sandbox and challenge mode. It's just because these are so restrictive. I don't really feel inspired to build elaborately, and I want to beat the power times if we can too. So I don't want to spend a bunch of time designing shit. It's just nice to have, you know, that little stamp of approval of having the power time beaten. This is down now to 82%.
The Suchomimus is one fearsome animal. Don't worry though, it mainly eats fish and other small prey. So unless you're paddling around in its enclosure, you should be safe. But just to be clear, I wouldn't go paddling in any dinosaur's enclosure, like ever, okay?
Thank you for that, Doctor Man person. I appreciate your input. Baryonyx number 2. Get in the thing. Okay. We can set up some breeding for these fellas. Large nest. Presumably they're both large. I'm not going to check the other one. Hidden from guests, away from other nests. Okay. What counts as hidden? I don't know. We'll just put one over there and like one over here and call it a day. I mean, you know, the truck obviously being here would be a thing. But, even if you have this thing like completely out of the view range, it doesn't necessarily count as fully hidden. It's very weird. It seems very inconsistent in like what actually counts to me. Maybe if we put some trees around it.
Transportation complete.
Well, alright, there we are. 93% guests. Okay. That's all good too. Okay, let's just keep maybe breeding, honestly, Baryonyxes and Suchomimuses. Like, I might as well keep those ones going because they have the biggest, dumbest enclosure. I might as well use it. It's definitely not as simple as just not being in guest attraction radius. There's something more to it. Yeah, the Baryonyx and Suchomimus being like portrayed in the franchise as just any other aggressive carnivore honestly was a missed opportunity to make them very unique animals. The implication in Jurassic World, since they were on the Cretaceous cruise, was that they were actually somewhat benign, which I think would have been more interesting. Storm coming in, maybe? I see people running. Or are they just mad at the rain? They do have umbrellas. I feel like we were talking about this on a different map where they didn't have umbrellas during the rain at all. Is this familiar to anybody else? Should we have the Candy Cane guy for Christmas? I think we'll do Candy Cane guy for Christmas. That's the Christmas Suchomimus. That's canon now. And then I've got a 5 there that I could do something with. I might be able to do more Coelophysis or something. Sure. Yeah, Chaos Theory did have other Suchomimus behaviors that were good. For sure. Hot take, I miss Chaos Theory having new species in it. Season 1 gave us, like, Mahjong teases, and... Did we have Mahjong in Season 1 at the very end? And then Sucho was Season 2 only? Or was it the opposite? Where we had Sucho at the end of Season 1, and Mahjong was Season 2 only. Either way, we had Pachyrhinosaurus, Majungasaurus, Suchomimus, Beckel Spinax, these, like, new animals we hadn't seen before. That's fun, even if they're not, you know, the greatest, most realistic designs. Or just not a real animal in the case of Beckel Spinax. And I kind of miss that. Like, going to Dominion and stuff for tie-ins doesn't really interest me that much, because Dominion is big doo-doo, sucky, bad. So, you know, I kind of almost would be happier just to let them do their own thing. I do quite like the tail on the male Coelophysis. It's kind of vaguely inspired because it's like a weird extension of the pattern. Kind of neat. Sucho, Beckel, and Packy were all Season 1. Yeah, then Mahjong was the one that was Season 2 exclusive. I knew one of them was. I just could not remember which one actually was the one that wasn't in Season 1. Because they were all teased together. Like, we had all the merch come out at the same time. Cannon, Venomous Troodon. Yeah, that'd be solid. But it was a pretty good Mahjong depiction. Like, it even had the correct arms, right? Unlike the Carnotaurus. And I'm always happy for more canonical Abelisaurids. Maintenance check. Do we have coverage? Yes, they're just bad at it. Like, really bad at it? This is completely uncovered, though. Probably overstressing the maintenance team, to be honest. But that's fine, you know. They got it. They got it going. We could get, like, another one. If I can find my maintenance team, they're down here. Actually, yeah, we don't have additional maintenance team unlocked, so there's that. 94%. So close. Dinosaur threat. Why? Elaborate. Can you share with the class why you decided to break out? Because I have questions about that. Like, what the fuck? Oh, it's got rabies. That's fair. 100% completely fair. You know what? That's on me for not catching that he's got rabies. Speed that shit up.
Assigning control.
Yeah, it's good at the inner versus outer radius for the maintenance post and the way that works with fences. Really good. No complaints. Please stay contained. I should probably manually dispatch both maintenance ATVs onto this job to make sure whoever can get here quick can get here quick. Before I have all the other Carnos spill out and shit. Okay, there's the rabies meds. Okay, other things happening are Coelophysis. Coelophysoids? Coelophyses. The coelopods. Fuck you!
Assured that the well
Why publicity rating? Of all the things.
the park remains open as usual.
Commencing asset transit.
Just hit me with the one that doesn't stop me from getting 5 stars. Like, come on. Are you cured? Yes. Hey, maintenance? I'm gonna need you to, like, do a thing. Wait. Oh, shit. You only got 1 task slot. True.
Asset transportation in progress.
Yeah, the insistence on keeping rabies in the game is very funny.
Delivery has been completed.
Okay, I have questions. What is going on over here? That's one, this Coelophysis coming in? Yeah. He's fine. Yeah, Loki Ceratops gets, hates dead bodies, so does Ceratosaurus. But it's also specific things. Morose hates dead babies. Don't tell Morose dead baby jokes. It'll get really mad at you. Ceratosaurus hates dead males. And I think Loki Ceratops is also dead males. Yeah, I suppose there's a history of, like, rabies in these games, huh? Well, we were well on track to beat par time. I don't know if that's still true now at this point. We should have 30 minutes to beat par time. We really ought to be fine. But with the sabotage and now a fucking storm. I guess a storm now is okay. Like, because we're already saboed and stuff. Dead females for Loki. Okay. I couldn't remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Suchomimus to the park.
Are they even, like, they really need to fix the tour view radius? Like, deep water makes it even more annoying with how limited it is. At least these are technically in view currently.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent visit of participants.
No, rabies acts differently in this game. It actually makes them deliberately aggravated. Like, they actually go, like, negative comfort. So, they, I mean, they did they would break the fences in two, though. They did do that. So it's kind of the same outcome. It also makes them hate everybody, right? That was the big change. Like, if you have cohabiting animals and then one gets rabies, it'll actually be completely uncomfortable.
I can't see one of these eggs and not get excited about the animal inside.
Okay, 3
Pure
berries.
Potential. Amazing.
Please just give me 5 stars. Protests are over. Can we get 5 stars, please? I'm ready for this to be done. I'm ready to move on with my life. Thirsty, aggressive, aggressive. Stop being so damn aggro. All the time. Yeah, Rangers and MVUs not being able to scan animals in deep water is legitimately awful. It's actually just terrible. We just need guests. We're done. We just need another 93 people to show up in this goddamn park. Which actually, it looked like 99% restroom, 95% publicity rating. I thought I saw something else here. But no. Okay. Restroom. Probably the other sector. Well, I don't see where they need a toilet, so I'm just going to chuck one in there, I guess.
Gentlemen,
Says 100% now.
You rose to the challenge and put this park on
All
the
right,
map.
we're done.
Well, with all the fancy satellites these days, it was already on the map, but, you know, praise is praise.
Okay, that's another Jurassic challenge done. Par time beaten. New fastest time, 3:36 out of 4 hours. Not an amazing time, but it's fine. All right, we'll just pop back to the main menu. No, we should make a save. Let's update the save. All right, so that is the longest one done. And like the other challenge modes, very restrictive and limited in what you can do with that. Like the carnivore roster, not that varied, not that interesting. I've always enjoyed building herbivore enclosures a lot more in these games. What is the final population count? We can go back and check. But yeah, so that is 5 done, 4 to go. So yeah, I also didn't take a thumbnail anyway, so we got to go back. So next time, like, I think we just move right on to Katsuyama Containment and just keep going down the list.